Starting. Hi, this is Miss Melinda, and this is Miss Melinda's Spontaneous Smart Diva Show, my new YouTube channel. And we are studying the judicial system. So those of you who have not seen any of my videos or many of my videos or not much on the judicial system, I'm going to tell you right now, my main class that I'm, interested in teaching is law and maybe the universe and the solar system and stuff like that. Kind of those two main things. But I will be teaching like a million different subjects. But right now I'm really zeroed in on my this one law class because I'm teaching, it's called the judicial system. So for those of you who don't know, the judicial system has 4 categories. Number 1, classifications of law, and the American court system, court and law enforcement, personnel, and 4 court procedures. So we finished classifications of law. So just look for those videos to watch. And we're on number 2, the American court system. And so we already started the American court system. So if you haven't seen any of, again, the judicial system or the American court system, we're on the second title, the American court system, under the judicial system. And so this is what I did tonight. Wait, let me make sure I got that right. Yeah, I do. Okay, so we're still on the American court system, and we're not going to be able to finish it tonight. There was just too much more for me to still do. I was up late last night teaching you guys, so there was just too much for me to do. So, okay, well, let's get started then. So the title of this, which is under the American court system, we're just starting a new rhetoric for that called United States Courts of Appeals. The Courts of Appeals were created in 1891 to relieve the Supreme Court of the task of considering all appeals for cases originally decided by the federal trial courts. By statute, they are empowered to review all final decisions and certain provisional decisions of federal district courts, except when direct review by the Supreme Court is provided for. The courts of appeals are also empowered to review and enforce orders of many federal administrative agencies, and also to review appeals from the tax court of the United States. Decisions of the courts of appeals are final, but subject to discretionary review by the Supreme Court. Each of the 50 states is assigned to one of 11 judicial circuits. There is an additional circuit for the District of Columbia and another for the federal circuit. The former U.S. Court of Customs and Patent Appeals has been superseded by the Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit. Okay, so each Court of Appeals usually hears cases in divisions consisting of panel of 3 judges. However, it may sit in bank. This sounds like I don't know what this means. It's in bank. I don't know if that's a Latin law, because I had legal terminology in 2 different colleges, but I don't recognize ENNBANC, bank, in bank. I don't know what that, I have to Google that. So let me start from the beginning so we're not lost. Here, maybe I need to move up just a little closer because of the papers. Okay. All right. Okay, so I need to move up a little closer. The stupid desk should not be showing. That's the problem. Okay. That's better. All right. Okay, so here we are. Okay. So each court of appeals, now this looks too much with my bosoms. There. No, my bosoms were too much in the camera. Okay. Now, I think that's better. See, this has got embellishments on the jacket, too. I bought it with this top today. And it has matching rhinestones and silver embellishments. And I wore my sterling silver choker. Okay. So we're at each court of appeals. Usually hears cases in divisions, constituting of a panel of 3 judges. However, it may sit in bank with all judges present. The number of judges assigned to each court of appeals is fixed by statute. Individual judges make decisions for the court only in procedural matters. 3 judge panels called bankruptcy appellate panels. Does that say bankruptcy? Appellate panels. BAPS is the abbreviation. Have been established in 5 of the circuits to hear appeals from the bankruptcy court. The circuits with bankruptcy appellate panels are the first 6, 8, 8, 6, 8, 9th, and 10th circuits. United States District Courts, that's another new rhetoric we're learning under the American court system. We're starting a new little subject under it's still the American court system. So here's a new one. It's called United States District Courts. The district courts are federal trial courts with general federal jurisdiction. There is the least one district court in each state, while some larger states have as many as 4. There are in all 92 federal district courts in the 50 states, plus 1 in the District of Columbia and 1 in Puerto Rico. The number of district court judges, the number of federal district court judges is fixed by statute. Normally only one judge. Here's a case. But in certain cases, a 3-judge panel is required. Each district court is served by a clerk and a U.S. attorney, a U.S. marshal, and 1 or more U.S. magistrates. Judges are federal judicial officers who serve under the general supervision of the federal district, but who also have some responsibilities as defined in the Federal Magistrate Act of 1979. These responsibilities include the power to conduct some trials, to enter sentences for minor offenses, to conduct hearings, including evidentiary hearings, and to hear and determine pretrial matters pending before the court. The jurisdiction of the federal district courts is set forth in the United States Code. These courts possess only original jurisdiction. Among the cases tried are those involving crimes against the United States, cases involving diversity of citizenship, and cases in which a citizen of one state brings a suit against a citizen of another state. Admiralty and maritime cases involving review and enforcement of orders of most federal administrative agencies, and civil cases arising under federal statutes, treaties, or the Constitution. In each district court, bankruptcy judges constitute a unit of the court known as the bankruptcy court for that district. Wait, I feel like my face is too far away. I don't like my eyes far away, because my eyes, if they're far away, they look like black holes. Okay, so let's see. So we have in each district, court, bankruptcy judges constitute a unit of the court known as the bankruptcy court for that district. The bankruptcy court has exclusive jurisdiction to hear all matters arising under the bankruptcy code and any matters concerning the administration. I guess this is our last page. We had a short class tonight. Well, I gave you a 46-minute class last night at between 11, 12 o'clock, midnight. Okay, so of a bankruptcy estate, decisions of a bankruptcy court may be reviewed first by the district court, then by a federal courts of appeals. And special United States courts is next. That's the next title that we will be learning under. It'll still be called the American court system. The second subject under the judicial system. So yeah, that's all I have for tonight. But those of you who have been following me on all the ones labeled the judicial system, you have a much better idea what's going on. So I advise everyone that hasn't seen all the judicial system, look for all the. I have to get, when I have the right time, I have to label better. I have to fix a lot of my labeling on my videos. But basically, I got them good enough. So what we're working on right now is the judicial system. And so just look for the judicial system. And then usually you'll get the name, it'll either be you're with the first category, which was the classifications of law, or you'll get the American court system. We haven't done 3 and 4 yet. So read watch over and over all the judicial system talk videos. Read them, watch them over and over. And watch this one over so that you can get all that information together. You can't have all that I just taught you for the past week, maybe more, because, I'm only teaching half hour. Well, last night I did 46 minutes. I'm trying to get a little longer, but I was up so late last night, I did a shorter class tonight. So I would like you to, those of you who haven't seen, watch all the Judicial System ones. And then I need for you to, you can't stand there. Okay, go away, you can't stand there. Okay, so I need you to, sorry about that. So I would like everyone to watch all my talk videos, all of them. And I would love for you to subscribe. It'd make me happy. See my teeth? You'd make me smile. And then you could all see my white teeth, see? Subscribe for me, and you'll see my white teeth. Yeah. Subscribe for dear Melinda. Miss Melinda needs you to subscribe. Yeah, prescribe too. Prescribe me something. No, I'm teasing. I don't want no drugs. That's the last thing I want. But subscribe. I would love it. I just got started, a month or so ago, and I'm just having a ball. I had never been heard before. I never was heard much by people. And it was always my dream to be seen and heard. But I knew inside who I was. I always said, well, two things. I knew who I was. I always said, someday I'm going to write. I said I'm going to write, film, produce, and star in my own show. And here I am, writing, producing, and starring in my own show. And I'm already famous over in Twitter. But YouTube is a much bigger, I know Twitter's a multi-billion-dollar business, but Twitter, the YouTube channel doesn't seem to get hits and then just freeze and nobody ever hits it again. Twitter, that's what'll happen. A ton of people will hit something, and then it'll keep getting hits, good amount. Even actually for a couple of months, I could come back, 2 months later and go, oh my God, look at all the hits on that tweet. So you do keep getting hits for months. Don't get me wrong in Twitter, but here they don't stop, and take a real long time to get a few more hits, It said, my computer said, my analytics, that over 6,000 people have viewed my YouTube, my Melinda's Spontaneous Smart Diva show. Over 6,000 people have viewed me and not subscribed. But see, I just got started, so I don't have enough to attract people. I'm just getting some really good education with this law class. All the episodes I've done with that. Because I started with linguistics, and the words got real complicated, and I had to keep looking them up. And so it was just like I was reading off the internet, monotone voice, and none of us knew what the hell I was saying, because this linguistics, I went into phonetics. It's a long story, but linguistics I'll be teaching you the rest of my life, and I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole for a long time. Yeah, I wouldn't get subscribers, Eventually, yeah, they would enjoy it, but it has to be done right, and it has to be done in a really slow way. And when I'm ready to teach some of linguistics, I have to go to the words that I think you won't know what it means or how to pronounce, and do all that before we, start that. So, so I'm just going to really focus mostly on law, but I'm going to be teaching lots of different law classes. I'll be teaching a lot of different law classes, and the universe I'll do a lot. Who knows? Maybe I'll take a break. I went shopping today, had a ball. Had a nice sub sandwich at Subway. Who knows? Maybe I'll take a break. Maybe I'll do some kind of... It's okay if I do... See, I don't want to do like a whole bunch of different subjects, because it scatters my law class. But I think I can do stuff out of my white book that is simple things, like dinosaurs, wild animals, birds. I mean, it's got everything. You wouldn't believe it. So maybe I'll get a hot cup of coffee and I'll do one more show for you. Okay, I hope you all have a nice evening. Get some rest. And tomorrow's TJI Fridays. And a lot of people are happy about that. If you have off on Saturday and Sunday. Oh, see the barrette in my hair? That matches, supposed to match my how do you say it, bustier? See the rhinestones in silver? And that barrette, it matches this bustier. Yeah, and then my sterling silver choker I bought in Daytona Beach. I used to live in Daytona Beach, but that was in 79. This I just bought when I was visiting down there. So, anyway, okay, I'm going to let y'all go. And please subscribe and keep watching, because if you start a video, go, well, I'm not interested in that. Wait and watch the whole video, because I'm manic. So I could talk about, like just now, since I've been talking to you, I've been talking about a million different subjects. I'm all over the place. See? And that's why my show is called Melinda's Spontaneous Smart Diva Show. Because I'm smart, but I talk spontaneously. And I think spontaneity is the key to life. And that's enjoyment. Like John Lennon says, when you're busy making plans, that's when life happens. So I believe in spontaneity. I do not premeditate before I come on this show. What am I going to say to my students and my fans and followers after class? Because I like to talk to my students and fans for a while after class. I don't want to have it where there's no relationship between me and my fans and students. No, I want there to be a relationship between us. And I can be somebody you can say during the day, I'm really down today. But you know what? Melinda's always got something fun to say or happy to say. Or she's teaching some really interesting classes. I think I'll go watch Melinda. I want you to think of coming to Melinda. If you're ever feeling down or depressed, just come watch, and go in. Just try all my different talk videos. If you're needing a friend, and you need a timeout, and you want to go in your room or your house or somewhere private, you can just try all my different talk videos until you find ones that you really like. But you can't just listen to the first 4 minutes and say, I'm going to go to the next one, because I'll flip the subject probably right after you leave. You got to watch the whole video. So if ever you need a friend to talk to, come here and watch my videos, and it'll cheer you up. I love my fans and followers. As long as you're good people, and you're trying to do something with your life, and you're trying, to be a good person and kind to other people, then we can have fun and we can enjoy life. We can enjoy life. We can have a relationship over the internet. It's right now. It's like you're sitting right here at this table with me. You basically are. I mean, you're basically sitting right here at this table with me. And you've probably spent more time with me just now than you have with anybody today, except maybe your coworkers for 8 hours, But on your free time, excluding if you have like a spouse or kids or, I'm just saying, some people might not spend that much time, might not have time, if they're working so much or something. So come on and subscribe and, jump around and try the different videos. And, if you like it, they're getting better and better because I'm getting better and better. If you look at my first videos I made, I'm talking goofy and I'm looking goofy because I was fighting with my tablet. I just bought this expensive tablet you see I'm using here, and I couldn't get my face to stay in the screen. So you'll see the first few videos, I look like this, like real stiff, and I'm talking real, and I'm trying to go blah blah, and I'm trying to look at my paper, and the tablet is like I'm in a fist fight with my tablet. The tablet keeps going to the left, so I got to keep taking my hand, my arm, and moving the tablet way to the left to get my face to stay in the freaking screen. And nobody knows what the hell's going on with me. This broad's flaked out. Like, what's she doing? And I'm trying to conduct the class, so I wasn't going to explain it right. But I did start explaining to people that I just bought this expensive. I've never owned a tablet. I don't know a damn thing about a tablet. I have a $79 pen I bought for it that I still have to learn how to use, So that's why in the beginning ones, I will look real goofy and talk real goofy. But right now, I'm not having any trouble because I stood it up on a stand vertically, and that works well too. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. I love you all. And please, keep your chin up. Think positive. Choose happy. Say, I choose happy. Today, I choose to be happy. And whenever somebody, like Snoop Dogg says, whenever somebody throws negative energy your way, hit it back with positive energy. Hit negative energy with positive energy. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Scribbling all over my page? Thinking you're classy? Thinking you're jazzy? Smile. 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 Can you make it one day without hate? Can you make it one day without hate? Smile. Smile. And when you get up in the morning, you say, I choose to be happy. And if somebody throws negative energy at me today, I'm going to walk away. I'm just going to walk away. You don't need to let them drag, reel you in like a fish. You don't need to let people hook you and sink you. They throw negative energy at you, walk away. Just walk away. And that's it. And like if it's a situation with the person, keeps talking or something, you can try to say one positive thing back, feed something positive back, and then like if it's going nowhere, you just walk away, but you could try, when a person's throwing negative energy at you, that means that they have some kind of jealousy towards you, or if you throw negative energy, if you haven't done anything to them, and then they throwing shit and giving you a hard time, people that bully are jealous and insecure of people. That's why they bully people. That's why they insult people. If you have a problem insulting people, you need to take a look inside yourself and say, why am I insulting people all the time? Because you don't love yourself or love yourself enough, and you don't have any confidence, and you don't feel you're as good as this person that you're cutting down, So when people cut you down, it's because they feel below you. So if they cut you down, it makes them feel better. Now they're starting to rise up because they pushed you down. See, they pushed you down, so now they feel above you. And the only way they can achieve it is by insulting people, because they don't love themselves and they don't have their shit together, So those kind of people I feel sorry for, that they have to insult people to feel good about themselves. But you just let that roll off your back and walk away. Yeah, that took me years. And I find when you don't react, they give up. And some will keep trying, run up in your face and say shit. But when I started to just stand there and stare and not say a word, they gave up and they walked away. And they might try for a few months to keep trying to get in your face and give you shit. And when I would shower and dress up, nowadays, and people treat you totally different by the way you dress. I got the staff treats me with more respect because I started showering more and dressing up and wearing my real expensive, nice clothes, and doing it on a weekly, Monday through Friday, like I work here, which basically I do. I am the Riverview Police Security. I brought down a cult of people, and it's over, and I'm not allowed to talk about that. I forgot. Sorry. So, no. So everything's fine at Riverview. We had difficulty in the past, but those two employees quit. The two employees quit that were causing trouble here. So everything's fine where I live, But I'm just saying, we're all in the public somewhere. We're all in the public. We got to go to the store. You got to go here. You got to go there, And Snoop Dogg just says, feed negative energy with positive energy. And amen. It works. It works. It really does. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go. I love y'all. And come back tomorrow. Watch and subscribe. Please subscribe. I appreciate it. Okay, good night. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to blow my kiss. This is how you do it. I learned how to do it. Okay. Good night.